Hi, welcome to the Launchbox tutorial video. As usual, I'm here to help, and help I will, on a rare console that didn't see a release outside of Japan. It makes a lovely addition to your Launchbox. I've only just had a go at it and sorted it out, so I'm quite enjoying it. It is a rare 32-bit console in the times of the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. It was only ever released in Japan. It's called the FM Towns Marty. Some interesting games on there I found. Some interesting. A lot of them's Japanese, but there are a few in English. There's some that are very playable. There's still Japanese in a way, but it's still very playable. Things like Operation Wolf, Rally. Some of these games were quite smart at the time. Yeah, so let's get down to it. Everything that you're going to need. Right, first of all, you're going to need the emulator. The emulator is called Tsugaru or something like that. I will show you on there. First of all, I'm just going to decompress it, which you'll be able to see the name. I will try and post a link on the description below, and then you'll be able to see what's going on. But that's the emulator. Just unrar it. I might even try and find a way to put that RAR folder in there with 7-zip. That's what it's called, Tsugaru. You've got two options. The GUI is a main menu option on its own for an emulator standalone. The CUI is what you're going to be using for Launchbox. And obviously in there you're going to have to create a folder like so. New folder, call it ROMs. The ROMs are in bin and queue format. The RCD. So put your ROMs in there. There's one on my desktop. So, Operation Wolf. There it is. You just put it in there. The folder, once you're in your ROMs, like so, that must sit in there like that for it to see it. You can't put bin and queue in there. It has to have an outside folder with the name of the game, exactly the same. So yeah, once you've got that set up in your Launchbox, wherever you're keeping your Launchbox, mine's on an external hard drive. I've got quite a few things going on here. I will try and get to it. Forgive me if I make a mistake or two, but it's what's worked for me. There may be better ways or other ways to do it, but this is how it's worked for me, and that's all I'm doing is sharing what I know. Right, so here we go. Let's get started. Don't forget before I go to hit the like and subscribe button. As usual, any comments below, I will answer as best I can. Sometimes I can't answer every question, but I'll try my best. So yeah, let's get started. You install the emulator. Once you've got it, that Windows folder, that window, what's it called? Windows bin latest. I will try and put the link in there. Once you've got that folder, all you need to do is do all the extraction, etc. Put your ROMs in there. So all you need to do is just add it like a normal emulator. Manage emulators. Boom. Go down. Put an add. Even though you can see mine is there. So instead of clicking add just on this, I'll have to click edit. There it is. Make sure you put in there FM Towns Marty, and it'll put in Fujitsu FM Towns Marty. Click as default. One of them was a CD and one of them was a cartridge, I do believe, 16-bit and 32-bit. So just tick the default. Now the only other thing you're going to need is this default line parameter. You're going to need this. I've got this on a little desktop note I've just created, so once you put that in, you can paste that in there. I'm going to try and attach it in with this video. Otherwise I'll just leave it on screen. You can copy it, but it is long-winded, so be warned. Once you put that in there, that will help you with a joypad, using the escape key to quit games, because the FM Towns Marty mainly use like a mouse as well as a keyboard. I think on the keyboard the options are like spacebar to do the actions. So, but you'll work that out, I'm sure, with a bit of playing. But I think it's just a nice addition to and then it's a nice addition to Launchbox, I think. So, once you've put your emulator in, sorry if it's a bit long-winded, it's only because I've just done it. Scan your ROMs in as normal. Import, do ROM files. It won't come up because I've already done mine. You need to add folder or add files. So what you need to do, look for the Q file in your folders. There are shortcuts on Windows. I think it's something like Control A or Control S or something to do the shortcut once you type Q in there. And it just, all you do is just grab all the Qs for the games and then just click open, and it'll bring you to your next folder. Just click, click, click all the way through. There's nothing you need to change from that default setting, and it'll just import all your covers. Some of the covers won't come naturally. You'll have to jig around with a couple of them. But I must say, Splatterhouse is extremely good on this. Very graphic. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. Quite love it. You know. So yeah, that's all you need to do. We'll show you a game working. Actually, to be fair. Lemmings, there you go, look at that, there you go, there's a game starting up, FM Towns Marty. Make sure the clock is loaded in that corner. If it comes up with a CD image, it's not working. There you go, the games are working. Don't forget, this was a Japan only console, even though there's hundreds of games for it. It was a 32-bit system in a 16-bit era. I think it's just a shame that maybe, you know, we never got to see a few more games in English. But it's just a nice game. There you go with escape key, because you put that default line parameter in. Right, so I think that's pretty much what you need to know. I'll show you one last game, SimCity. It's the original SimCity. Works wonderful. So it's a nice addition. I'm glad I've got this. This is mouse. You can't read that, but I guarantee it, it's that one you need. Just double click it with your mouse. There you go. Yeah. Not make this video too long-winded. I'll put the default line parameter on there. It goes, by the way, in computers. So when you do your scraping, it will come up FM Towns Marty on your ROMs. Just do it the normal way. It's not difficult to do. I'm sure by now most of you have got the idea of how you scrape for your covers and ROMs and how you insert them. But if you have any questions, I will answer them. I'm not just doing that just out of quickness at the moment. So I'm probably a bit long-winded with this. Yeah, so I'll try and post the links in there. There's what you need. There's the default line command parameter. That is what you need to put in there. So I'll keep it on screen for a minute so you can pause it, take a photo of something, screenshot or something, which will help you. But that's what you need to put in that default line parameter. Obviously it gets you the escape key there, your gamepad there, and it puts it in full screen there. So yeah, I'll just leave it on the screen for just a minute. I will try and put it in with this video somehow as an attachment. There you go. I'll close it down. I think that's pretty much it. I will try and add this file, them two files, to help you. But other than that, enjoy your FM Towns Marty, one of the greatest 32-bit consoles to never see Europe or America. Okay, you take care. Until the next video.